Not too much of yesterday. Take up. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for Heroes, Eugene Forrest. So, what do we got going on with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Well, we're up a little bit, right? But should you be excited? Is the price going to continue in this direction? Is this bear market over, right? These are the things you hear floating around. But then on the flip side of the coin, you keep hearing this is all because of Elon Musk and the B word conference and, you know, his conversation with Jack Dorsey and where Tesla and SpaceX are at. But you know what? We have our lovely and wonderful, as always, co-host, Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
So, Samantha, the price is up just a little bit, right? What did we see it a minute ago? 32.2?
Yeah, 32 something. Mm-hmm. I mean, it dropped down to 29. So, yeah.
I'm not really super excited about it. I mean...
Those were words for my facial and head expressions, okay?
So, what are you guys feeling? Are you guys excited about this price upwards? Do you think we're going to hold up here? Do you think that this is the beginning of the upwards directions? Or do you think that this is just more of how Elon Musk can tweet this or say that? And for some reason, people really just want to eat up all of his words and go throw their money in the trash and gamble on Doge and Shiba Inus and...
You know... I am slightly an aggressive person, right? I mean, I don't know. He's really getting to me. Like, Elon Musk is really kind of getting to me. And I don't even know. I know that he is a genius. I know that he thinks he's a genius. I don't know how much I like that every time he's doing some clickbaity crap to them. I mean, it's half the time it is literally nothing. Like all of his tweets and his news that would be pumping or dumping things isn't even news. Like it isn't.
So, who's in the chat? Anyone hanging out with us? What are you guys feeling about the cryptocurrency space? Please go ahead. Samantha's over there. That's her main purpose here, is to be able to man the chat and tell us what you guys are thinking.
All right, well, YouTube just said it was reconnecting, so that's awesome. Our Wi-Fi is apparently awesome.
Taking a break at the moment.
Yeah,
well, I mean, it's part of the course of living out here in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, no, I mean, half of our son's friends don't even have, like, reliable internet service around here, so I guess we should be thankful, right? Mm-hmm. All right, Truth Monster is here.
Truth Monster, thank you for joining us, my friend. Hit the thumbs up, share the video out. More people get the notification. YouTube will be able to push that stuff, so we'll get more people here in the conversation. That's how we keep the roundtables discussion going, because no one's trying to sell anybody anything. No one's trying to rip anybody off or pump you or selling you somewhere or site and malware you. Right?
Yeah, we don't even have affiliations anymore, or like, we got nothing.
I did see that ledgers were on sale, though. So, of course, if you don't own your private keys, you
might want to think about that.
You should start educating yourself, and of course, you know, getting the ledger at a discount and holding on to it until you're ready to use it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's like buying the gun before you take the safety courses.
Oh my God, you've been listening to those commercials.
I have been listening to those commercials. You know, Christmas is coming up, and I think maybe you should have some gun safety, Samantha.
I mean, I think the U.S. Air Force sadly gave me some gun safety, but sure, years ago, like, why not? All right, so Truth Monsters amaretto in that cup of Joe.
Nice.
And the back door is swinging. I love it. John from Malibu is here.
We got a slight breeze going here, so
there's
it's actually
just enough windows for you to feel it.
I can see that since I opened up the windows, but I see all the little flies came in. So it definitely see that this has to lead us down the path of flies, then mosquitoes, right? Then those biting flies would come in.
If nothing else, I mean moths. Like, we're going to produce light in the middle of nowhere. Like, all of the bugs will want to come in.
The ideal for screened windows is difficult, but since everything's metal, I was thinking you could get, like, the really thick cardboard. Like, what is it? The stuff the kids make stuff out of.
Poster board?
Poster board. You could cut that and you could put screen
foamy,
in between it
stuff.
and magnets.
Oh, yeah.
Over the
Yes, as we've been watching more and more schooly people, apparently everybody swears by magnets and Velcro. Like, for real. Like, everybody is like, all my curtains, all the doorways, all the stuff is either a magnet or a Velcro. All right, so John from Malibu is in Hollywood Hills.
John from Malibu. Nice. And Hollywood Hills. Awesome, my friend.
Hiker 9 is here. He says,
Hiker 9, buddy.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, Hiker. Muy bien. He says that the van is good or cool and the lighting is great. I know natural lighting does work well. I mean, I don't know. We're going to have colors. We're going to have stuff that will darken it or change it. But I mean, white and sunlight really.
I know the sound's off. I know the sound is pretty tinny in here right now.
At all. Yeah, that is the next thing. Sadly, it's going to be
you guys have hung out for 3 years. Hang out to the ceiling tiles.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple $100 to cover this bitch with, like, soundproofing.
I was talking to Samantha about putting some chairs outside and pointing the camera to face at the side of the bus.
That way you can also see our awesome paint job that we've painted now 4 times.
No, it's only 3 that we've been working on. It needs another time of like touching up edges and stuff.
I think one of our little swishes, which if we do it outside next time, you guys will see, but one of like the check mark like swishes or whatever, I think one side is a teeny bit fatter than the other side when you look at it. We are askew. All right, Truth Monster says that Iman is a buster and that he hates his face. I don't particularly like his face all that much either. All right, Truth Monster. So.
I mean, we just got the Cliff Noted version of the B Word conference. I didn't waste my time watching it. We've been busy, I actually haven't been able to get anything done in here since last time I seen you guys.
No, because we haven't had any days off.
Yeah,
so,
and we happened to get home early today. So I was like, all right, let's get out here and, do a show and talk to everybody. But I don't know. It seemed like everybody was not super enthusiastic about the way that he came off. It seemed like they were just, playing putt-putt. Like they were just phoning it in, barely commenting about Bitcoin, no hard-hitting stuff. I guess the biggest thing I've seen people talking about is that he revealed that SpaceX is owning Bitcoin. And it's like, who really cares? At this point, we're realizing and figuring out that every person with any amount of money is putting it into Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, Modern Investor has been saying it forever, but really, like, you run in circles, right? So the rich circles, like, for real, every rich person, every corporate identity, everything probably owns some Bitcoin. And then possibly some other cryptocurrencies if they got a little, like squirrely. But I mean, for sure, I'm almost positive every person that is actually on a who's list has some Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, when you have to start looking at your taxes at the end of the year and you're like, okay, I can't leave it in cash. I got to park it somewhere. I got to do something with it. It's an option. And I mean, these companies, 1%, 2%, 3%, that's hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes, it is. Gotta love it. Hager 9 says Wi-Fi or forest air. Take the air. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, it is nice out here. It's pretty peaceful. There are.
I didn't realize. I don't know. I guess we were accustomed to the broadband and super fast internet.
Oh
when
yeah,
we were
when
over
you
in the
first
Tampa
started
area and we first started doing the show, and we knew that there would be a step back coming out here because we knew that the cable wasn't as the internet wasn't as good because it wasn't DSL. It was on the actual phone line.
Yeah, nothing is actually ran. We don't have any underground anything. No one has any fiber optics anywhere in this area.
But we were grateful that it wasn't satellite because that's the other way that people around here are doing internet is with a satellite.
Or you're buying like data.
Like mobile hotspots, which doesn't work very well.
That doesn't work for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I don't get a signal once I go in the house.
I mean,
So, I mean, it is what it is. It's great. I'm grateful for it because we're able to get out here. We can still broadcast with you. I know it gets glitchy and
it's
the
kind
sound
of
gets
depressing
robot-y.
when we do the upload and download like tests or whatever. That's when it's really depressing. When you're all like, ooh, like that's like nothing. but it says we're on and that we're live.
Well,
so
I mean,
hey.
if we were trying to get 100,000 views and, we were trying to get 1 million subscribers and all that kind of stuff, that would be a really big deal. But we're just looking for the opportunity to get out here and talk to you guys, right?
Yeah. I mean, cat fight. Our neighbors are having a cat fight.
I can see it over
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if the orange one is actually like, it is what it is. Nines has been there, done that in the woods off a phone. Listen, you work with what you got. So we are grateful that we have internet. I guess, we were kind of oblivious to the fact because we were in a more metropolitan area. Back then, God, we could have literally conjoined so many, Zoom called everything, done so much, and it would have been nothing.
Streamed in 4K to multiple platforms.
Yes, but not here, not now. All right, we're good.
I don't really have a lot to talk about. Everything I went through was that, everybody was focused on the conference. Everybody was trying to cherry pick information from it. We see that the price was pumping pretty much at the same exact time of the conference.
I don't know. I don't like that people I'm not even going to say that Elon has a messiah complex, but I swear to God, you put Elon in a title, in a something, and for some reason, everybody wants to know what that man has to say.
Right.
And so when he has to say nothing, it's not that awesome, but it still does stuff to the market. Be hateful on Muskie, but wow, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll never have a situation where a majority of the population are the people that are forward thinkers, right?
No one.
And that's why we're always in this situation of saying, oh, well, when's the world going to wake up? When are people? Well, the corporations and the companies have the people that are actually smart about money, right? Every smart person like me and you and our friends and family, they're already turned on to Bitcoin. They're getting turned on to Bitcoin. The only people that really aren't into Bitcoin and understanding it are the lemmings. So as we look at a $32,000 price of Bitcoin, I'm going to be joyous for the opportunity to still be able to dollar cost average this stuff with the extra amounts of money that I can pool together and purchase Bitcoin with, right? Because I'm looking for a future date. This is the way to store value. The dollar is problematic at best. And as an individual, it's always, am I a conspiracy theorist? Am I a doomsday prepper? Is that why I'm thinking this way? Because you don't want to be the crazy person, right?
No, you don't want to be the crazy person in the woods. No.
But that's what happens when you see all of these family hedge funds, Tesla, corporation after corporation doing the same exact thing that you are, but on a larger scale. Right, you can only operate on the scale that you're on.
Yeah, yes.
So personally, being here and doing this and finding out that corporations are now doing exactly what I came up with, it just makes me feel ecstatic that I was freaking smart enough to start this before they did, giving me the opportunity to have that head start. That's why we talk about people being depressed or upset or saying, Bitcoin is, unevenly dispersed, because they feel like everyone else has already had a gun-ho start at it. Well, when we talk about that, if everyone in the world had a part of Bitcoin, it'd be 0.002.
Anything over that, you'd be really rich.
You can get going. You can get going and try to get there. Then worry about going from there, right? Most people don't have $1,000 saved, let alone $1,000 saved in a digital asset that is going to accumulate more fiat value as you hold it into the future.
Yeah, what other stock asset, physical, anything that you want to say that you could spend $50 and possibly in 10 years,
right, be 5,000.
Anything,
right?
50 to anything more than 50. And we're talking a lot more. The more you hold out, that is how you benefit from Bitcoin. I mean, just like how everybody makes the joke of the pizza man and how, oh my God, he must be hating himself. Same thing though, okay? Like the people back then, they're multi-million-dollar people now if you held on to it.
Right.
So, I mean, what? We got to wait 10 years? You're not patient enough to wait 10 years?
I mean, time is the hardest thing of all, right?
Sadly, as like yes, as an animal, as human nature, we really are not a patient kind of. Yeah, there is no waiting. That's why the lotto works so well. Everybody thinks that today is going to be their day. Also, why altcoins work so well.
Every day I wake up is a good day, right?
Pretty much
Every day above ground.
Good.
So what are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts? What are you guys feeling over there? Please comment in the chat. Let us know what you got going on. I mean, we know that the Bitcoin cryptocurrency market has been lax on the news, and it seems like that this is part of the reason of the downward trend. Whether or not the markets are being suppressed and price manipulation, those things are hindsight, right? The only thing that's very important at this exact moment is that you're in the game, that you're keeping a level head about the situation, and that you're still accumulating Bitcoin the best way that you can for your financial circumstances. You should always be planning for the future. If you're not planning for your future, then...
What the hell are you doing,
Well,
man?
I mean, you're kind of just saying that I don't have a future. I'm not concerned. You know, it's childish thinking, right?
It's also, I mean, it's very... I don't even know.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, like to think that you're going to wake up tomorrow, but also that you don't need to plan for tomorrow. You know.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people got away with thinking that the government will take care of me, you know, social services and
oh yeah, you're talking to a military
all of those
course,
things.
yeah, there was lots of
I mean,
stuff.
with the way that things are trending lately, I wouldn't want to rely on those systems and services to take care of me and my elderly age. I mean, we see now that people get Social Security checks for like $900 and are expected to live an entire month off of it.
And buy food and all of their bills and somewhere to live. Yep.
And I mean, here we go. I seen, you know, in September, the minimum wage here in Florida goes up to $10 an hour. Everyone is already pre-jumping the gun and paying $10 an hour. Now, Social Security didn't go up, right? I see that rent's going up. I see groceries going up. I definitely know gas is going up. But these Social Security checks aren't going up.
Nope.
When you get to be a certain age, I mean, the world keeps on spinning, right? And they're going to leave you behind. So the only one that's going to look out for you is you. The only one that cares about you is you.
It's the same kind of thing. Like, I don't know. Yes. Like no one is going to look after you or care about you or do you as good as you. And that is what Bitcoin is. It is you are taking responsibility for your finances and for your stuff and for your transactions. Like it is. And I mean, is no one cares about you as much as you. And I mean, that is real. Like no matter how you look at it, you are the most important person to you. And it's that same concept with cryptocurrency. I mean, you are designed to have to actually take care of it. You have to do things. You have to make goals. You get to sell or not sell whenever you want. It's all you. Zaza is here.
Zaza, nice. I'm glad that you made it, my friend.
He says bus is looking good. Thank you, Zaza.
We're making progress. I wish I was making more progress. I like making the progress on the inside. It feels a lot more reassuring. You know, the mechanical situations, you know what I mean? Like you pay and you take it to the mechanic and you pay thousands of dollars and then he has it way longer than you're supposed to have it. And then you get it back and it's like, all right, I hope they did the job they're supposed to do the way that they're supposed to do it.
Hiker 9 says, and it doesn't matter if you're a vet or not. No, yeah, my dad, he gets like a military pension. That shit is just, he did 20 years to get, I mean, he Ubers, okay? That's his side hustle. Uber.
Yeah, because the pension isn't enough.
Nope. No, retirement's never enough, no matter how you look at it. That's the point. Like, you really have to look for you. I mean, I don't know how my grandmother lives off of. She doesn't even get Social Security. She gets retirement from my deceased grandfather, like his job somehow. And it's like, I don't know how you're living off of that. I don't know how you can fix a vehicle if anything breaks. I don't know how you can do anything off of what you have.
Yeah, I mean, just even the simple differences of, we can walk into one Mexican restaurant, right, Samantha, and me and you eat a meal and it costs $30 and then you need to put a tip with it, right?
Yep.
And then we can also walk into another restaurant down the road and pay $70.
It not even be, I mean, like the food and the drinks and the everything be equivalent and that much of a difference.
So
sometimes your fish tacos, man, too much.
hey, you got to have a good fish taco.
Yeah, well, when they're $14 a fish taco or $6.
So do you guys got any more thoughts, opinions about the cryptocurrency space? Anything else you'd like to discuss? Anything you want to talk about with the boss? Anything that's going on out there with, I don't know, the regular world and all the COVID stuff, and social media?
I'm so happy that, like, okay, so Jeff Bezos, like, had some serious balls, and that was funny. I know everybody's mad at him, but I think it was funny.
Oh, to go to space and then come back and be like, oh, thanks everybody for buying shit on Amazon and all the Amazon employees. You guys made this happen.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm just saying, the man went to space. He had a lot of balls right after, and that was when that interview was done. He was all like, yeah, woo, thank you, millions, keep it rolling. Man, Amazon Prime all day, every
Amazon
day.
Prime all day. Round 2, gas it up again.
Yeah, Prime Day.
Prime Day sale.
Once a week. Every Wednesday is Prime Day.
I don't know. I know that, even some of my wholesale accounts and for buying chemicals.
Yeah, the business stuff, yeah.
Purchasing on Amazon Prime, the price is very close a lot of times. And it's like, we spend a lot of money on Amazon. Yeah. I mean, and we're not really those kinds of people, but still it's the most, you can get everything that's anything and delivered right to your house. And if you're a Prime member, you don't pay for shipping.
Yeah, they got me on the Asian snacks.
They gotcha.
Yeah, because, like, I mean,
convenience.
Oh, God, right? If you go the other way, like if you go eBay or God knows whatever else, you're waiting forever.
Yeah.
Like, you're waiting forever. Half their shit, 3 days on.
I don't know.
There you go. Overnight, not a problem.
The news article the other day about the Kruger grocery store.
Oh my God, with the drones.
And how the industry has increased from $500 million to $2.4 billion in the year, and how like it's crazy how many people are ordering their groceries and getting them delivered.
Dude, they had inventory robots that picked up the
orders.
A person like fact checked it, like to make sure, and then they drone the shit right to you. Like, what is that?
The drone was only
in like 2 miles of the Krugerness or whatever.
Yeah, it had to be 5 pounds or under, and that was like promotional, like they're testing it. But they had a bunch of trucks that were running around just delivering groceries.
Inventory robots just going, yep, barcode, scoop.
I mean, I guess the days of going to Walmart and I don't know. That's how they get you though, Sam. The window shopping. They put all the end caps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll come home with a Care Bear for no fucking reason. For sure. Like, yes, I will. I will come home with a potted plant. I mean, like, I went in there for shampoo and came out with 7 things. Window shopping. You don't get to do that with the drones, okay? With the little inventory robot only does what you say.
But I mean, they'll just have more pop-up push media on your phone.
Impulse buying with the robots. Come on.
They'll be dropping flyers with it.
Yep. You know you want this on your next one? Yeah, you do. Oh, Zaza has never had a fish taco. Okay, so don't have salmon.
No, you should try fish tacos. They're really good. I know for the longest time, I always thought it'd be gross. And then I thought, oh, what are they, like using tuna from a can or something?
Like tilapia, some catfish, some ground dirty
Well, I
fish.
mean, of course, every place varies. But as long as it's a good place, like a good Mexican place, they probably got a decent fish taco. I also like a good smoked fish dip.
Oh, yeah. Smoked fish. Smoked anything. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we've gone out of our way and traveled to go buy smoked fish dip from famous places or, recommended foodie kind of stuff.
Yeah, Gainesville is super foodie.
Yeah, Gainesville is a little foodie.
Like, it has a lot of, like, I mean, I don't know, crazy fusion stuff. And a lot of people, because
small personal shops of
or
high
like
end,
food trucks, like that kind of crazy. But in the same aspect, like the food truck is amazing. The food is good. The food is very good. Very, very foodie food. All right. Zaza says that we will see more burgers as time goes on. Oh, I am sure.
Yeah.
I am sure. I mean, it always throws me off and thinks like, Terminator-ness, but in the same aspect it is, I mean, it's a lot easier to power a robot and to update it than to deal with people's shit, their family, or their problems, and pay them. Right? I mean, way easier.
When people are just cogs in a machine to make someone else money, the battle between individuality and PC-ness and all this, and the cogs spinning properly, right? That's always, I want you to show up to do your job and I want you to keep your mouth shut, right? And then the person comes in and they're like, oh, I'm an individual and I have rights and I have these special needs that I need you to take care of.
My child needs to have thoughts and feelings associated with it.
And I have to take this phone call on the smoke break, and I also have
my foot hurts, it's swollen, I'm diabetic, I mean, really?
Whatever.
Robot doesn't have that.
Yeah, no.
Power off.
Get to work.
Did you try turning it off and on again? All right. So Zaza says that the next time that he sees them, he will try them. And smoked fish dip sounds delicious. Okay, so no. Any smoked, I mean, we've had smoked everything, anything. I mean, salmon is the one that we keep going for at the one place in Gainesville. But I mean, all smoked fish dip is good. I mean, really, it is. It has to be, pretty much.
Yeah, because I've had a really good flounder.
And I don't even know what we actually ate in the Keys, like what kind of fish was in their smoked fish dip, but that was amazing. So Higer 9 says, tilapia, you're almost moving me to Gainesville. I do like tilapia. It's not that bad. And for a little garbage fish,
I'm not a big fan of tilapia.
It's not that bad. I don't know.
You can farm raise them. So, I mean, that would be the fish I would farm raise if I was over catfish, because that's the other one they farm raise.
I don't know. I can't do catfish. There's so much work.
Yeah.
And there's so much bones. Like, it's all like, the meat to, like, work ratio it's not equivalent. We'll just go with that. All right. So we are caught up.
That's going to do it. Well, I appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with me and Samantha again. I mean, I'd like to look back and say that these were the best of days, right? I got out here, played on my bus, hung out with my friends via the internet. We talked about the world and what was going on and money, finances, all that kind of stuff. We made a plan together about how we were going to survive through the hard times. Well, you guys are my friends, and I'll see you next time. Remember, keep that BTC safe. Later, guys.
Hiker 9 says just on a taco. Tilapia taco, not a problem. It's probably good. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.